Okay, sorry, my folks. I don't know what the hell happened. Oops. Alright, folks. Sorry, I don't know what the hell happened. Not live. One second. I'll get the other guys over here. Oh, well, actually, yeah, we are back. Sorry. Yeah, something must have happened, so something must have fucked up. Um, I don't know what the hell happened. I'm trying to get these people over from the old chat. Get the fuck out. So, sorry about that. Not to be rudely interrupted ever again. I was in the middle of playing this video from Deep Humor about YouTube being under ID verification shit. So I'm trying to get the people from the old chat over here. So it's not you, it is me. It's my end. I don't know what the hell happened. Again, I'm sorry, folks. Okay. We are back, we are back, we are back. Hope the other people will show up. I got 5 people. Let me go put the other chat on my phone. Okay, there we go. Alright. Just hoping some other people will show up. In the meantime, let me continue this video. I was playing from Deep Humor because I was trying to make this point about how YouTube is starting to, actually will start. Oh, shit. No, I know it sucks. Let me go edit that right now. I am going to publicly do that. And let me edit this one. I don't know how the hell. So I'm editing the description. Sorry about that. So yeah, I don't know what the hell goes on. With that. Yeah. Hey Matt, welcome in. Everybody get Letter Hack a subscription. Yeah. It was over last night. I came home around 6:45, actually, when it was storming. I went through airport hell, mind you. I had to wait for an hour for luggage because it was storming. I landed right before it was storming. But anyway, again, sorry. Hey, Benja's Dragon, welcome in. Boom is right. Anyway, what I was doing, what I was playing this video from Deep Humor, I was sharing you some videos about YouTube starting to verify your age next week. Let me continue on this video. We turn the camera around once again. Again, sorry. I don't know what the hell happened. Let me go ahead and play this video. This is from Deep Humor.
That's the case, I do apologize, but YouTubers like Markiplier, who are normally very active when they talk about YouTube issues, I have yet to see a dedicated video from him about this whole YouTube ID verification thing.
Damn it.
In this video, he was talking about AI, so maybe somewhere in this hour and 22 minutes he might have mentioned it, but like I said, I was hoping for like a dedicated YouTube video from someone of his voice and stature. Jacksepticeye isn't from him somewhere. Once again, I was really hoping for like a dedicated YouTube video where he would talk about the fact that this is really wrong, and
I don't know
he
what the
hopes
hell's
that this
going
doesn't
on.
go through and all this type of stuff. And I understand that even YouTubers of him and, Markiplier's size, they can't really do anything about it. Like, as long as YouTube makes a decision and they're firm on it, then it can't be changed. But I'm talking about spreading awareness. I'm talking about creating unity in our community to be like, you know what? This is fucked up. This is wrong. And, this shouldn't happen. Like I said,
of course it shouldn't happen.
I wouldn't be pointing out these two YouTubers specifically if they didn't make videos in the past talking about YouTube issues. I mean, or video verification, anything like that. Especially in today's age when information...
It actually doesn't make sense to me. I could just cut to another video. I don't give a fuck about what you say.
Craving for your information. Yes, other content creators like Asmongold talk about it.
No. Fuck no.
UTTP or whatever the fuck they're in after you up. How are real human...
Okay, actually, fuck that.
Please leave a like.
Okay. Let me show this.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today is honestly quite a grim day for YouTube.
Sorry, guys.
All of the, I've been doing YouTube for 13 years now. Out of the dozens, if not hundreds of videos I've made in that time period talking about changes that YouTube has made, situations and controversies that have come up. I've uploaded through all the apocalypse situations. I've uploaded through COVID when there were all of these roadblocks and barriers put up around what you could say and talk about in your videos.
That's correct, Mona. You have the ID to prove you're not a child under 18. So they already have the information. It ain't gonna fly. It's true, Donald James X. Well, the problem is you have to, if you have to prove you're not a child under 18, you have to give your government ID, a credit card, or do a selfie. Problem is, I don't want anybody giving up their government ID or their credit card information to YouTube. It's just fucking stupid. They will steal your information.
I went through all of that. I've gone through the platform devolving from a user-friendly paradise for people to express themselves to a sanitized, corporatized TV Lite ad offering. I've basically seen quite a bit of changes, mostly bad, some good, that have come out of YouTube. And I have to say, just sitting here racking my brain over the last couple of hours since I've read the...
Yeah, and it used to be like, where everybody can go watch a video whenever the hell you want. Now with the COPA thing, where YouTube decided to kiss the ass of the federal government, let me turn myself around. When YouTube decided to kiss the ass of the government, that's when you had to make your choice. Whether you set your channel from for kids or not for kids. So what I did when I came out, I set my channel not for kids, and I stand by my word. When I made that COPA rant, I still stand by my word that this channel was not for kids, and it was never made for kids. It was never made for kids in the first goddamn place. I hate the fucking COPA law. It is just so stupid. One of the most stupidest updates to come out of YouTube's ass. BX. Thing is, it's based on the watch history, is what I'm hearing. if you watch something from under 18, there's no ID. No need to ID children. That's up to the parents. Is my main point. I know. I've been watching these videos. I studied for this whole entire stream. But anyway, the cope out there was the stupidest thing to come out of YouTube's ass. It's called lazy parenting. I also stand by that word. When I made that video, you can check it out for yourself. And on this channel, I only have one 18 plus restricted video. It's called the Westboro Baptist Church Rant. I was struck with an 18 plus age restricted thing by YouTube for that one video. Well, I'm happy as hell that I got it. So no kid could go watch the fucking video. Happy as can be. So what the fuck do you want me to do? Go upload a clip of Sesame Street? No. I'm afraid that's gonna give me copyright. So I would suggest do not give your federal government ID or your credit card information. It's just really stupid. Let me look up the information. Let me look up the actual information. YouTube ID verification. Here we go. Let's go to the official statement. Age verification. Jesus Christ, where the hell is the one with the okay, so I need to go to, I'm gonna go to 9 to 5 Google and read you this article. This is from 9 to 5 Google. YouTube activates AI verification next week. What you need to know and how to get out of it. There's been buzz around a not so new initiative from Google, and YouTube would put an age verification in the hands of AI. And it's rolling out in just a few days. Our watch history is about to be weaponized against us. Of course! Anyway, and it's rolling out in just a few days. The new system will determine whether users are 18 or not, and it's been being put into place next week. Before that, there are 2 things to know. YouTube recently made an announcement. There are some waves throughout its user base. A new age verification system will be instituted for all YouTube viewers, powered by an AI model that simply determines your age. One of the main reasons some users are heavily concerned about the new age verification system comes down to the method of determination. In the past, users would need to input their birthday, which would tell YouTube how old you were. From there, certain content would be locked or allowed, depending on if you were older than 18. Now, that was in the past. Now, I'm concerned about what the hell is going to go on with this new shit that's going to happen. The content, well, is still set at 18, but instead of self-reporting, users won't have a say in how old Google's AI model thinks they are. Are you serious? Are you serious? how the hell are we supposed to say that we are 18 years old? I mean, we're not fucking 2. We're not fucking 5. We're like in our 30s or 40s. Mostly my audience here that is watching me is either in their 30s, 40s, or 50s. It is complete disgusting bullshit. How YouTube knows your age. Or do they? YouTube's AI will be pretty good at guessing based on a few factors. But it's not going to be 100% accurate. That's where users are going to get worried. Users like you the audience, and me. I'm in my 70s. I'm always good when the liquor store asks for my ID. Oh, wow. You're the only person in your 70s to watch my content. Thank you so much. Or they want to train their AI. This is the way cheaper than doing it in-house. You know, that's absolutely true. I mean, it's very, very sad. But it's way cheaper. It's a cheaper way they can do it instead of doing their shit in-house. But you know it's Google. They do what the fuck they want with YouTube. I don't think the majority will go with it for this. Parents already dictate what their children watch on YouTube. YouTube must assume that all users are 18. Well, not all of them are 18. This is why they got YouTube Kids. Millions of facial features in just a few days. Yes. But don't give your government ID or your credit card information because that's dangerous. And also, they can steal your data. They can steal your money and steal your information. Anyway, the company noted on its interpretation process in a couple of announcement posts. Both stated that YouTube's AI would be able to tell how old the viewer was based on what videos they were watching. We are searching for in the categories of videos watched and the age of the account. Ideally, if you signed up at YouTube in 2007, the AI would have to raise it. Oh, shit. Sorry, folks. What was I doing? Okay. How old the viewer was based on what videos they are searching for in the categories of videos watched and the age of the account. Ideally, if you signed up at YouTube in 2007, the AI would have to reasonably assume you were 18. But what if you created the account recently or it's a new alternate account? Then that method is out of the door. Hey, well, first of all, I created my account in 2008. I started this damn thing when I was 15. But look at me now, I'm almost 30. And I got gray hairs on the side, on each side of my hair. A little bit of gray hair, should I say. I'm too damn young to have gray hair. So it's been my hobby since, fucking 15 years old. So I would not want YouTube to tell me, oh, you're under 18. I'm sorry. Because you're good. Because you started your shit at 15 years old in 2008. This account is almost 17 damn years old. It's not going to turn 20 until 2028. From there, I'm sorry. Let me read 2 comments. I've been watching Batman and Justice League clips, so whoops, I guess. Yeah, whoops. What if you get Benjamin Button? Oh, yeah, that's going to be like, for kids. I don't know about Benjamin Button. I know nothing about Benjamin Button. This seems like an experiment or means a test. I don't know about that, Donald James. From there, it comes down to content watched and searched for. While that may sound reasonable, some users, like me and you, my audience, have concerns that parents will be determined to be under 18 because their children are watching content on their device. Now, do you see how they spell "there" differently, as in they THEY apostrophe RE, when it should have been spelled THEIR? Do you see that? Right about there after the word because. What the hell? Who types that shit? Anyone who typed that did not know how to spell. Again, please spell it correctly. It's not THEY apostrophe RE. It is THEIR. Jiminy typed it? Oh, maybe it explains that. Further, adults who are something like watching animated series or other content deemed to be appropriate for minors might be labeled as underage. Hold the hell on. Hold the hell on. If I watch a fucking Looney Tunes clip, does that make me underage? If you watch something like, I don't know, a fucking SpongeBob clip from the official channel, does that make you underage? Well, shit. My best advice to you is do not watch the official channels. Wait, I like my cartoons from the 90s. Damn it! Oh, it went off. Sorry. Wait, I like my cartoons from the 90s. Ah, so you're actually talking to a 90s kid in 1995. In my mind, I don't database the surveillance, but what all of this is information we use to prove political bias or nefarious reasons. Of course. Anyway, there are potential flaws to the system, and there are still a lot of questions to be answered about how this system will work. It works. YouTube has noted that AI age verification has already been in place for some regions. And with high success rates, the company claims that the models used are even more advanced now, and they should be accurate. Sure. Sure. We'll see how it fails. We'll see how wrong it is. YouTube said, in a statement, YouTube says in part, these protections are for teens. These protections for teens are not new. Sorry, the stupid camera's not working well. Anyway, this is part of the official announcement on YouTube. These protections for teens are not new. We now have advanced technology to more accurately determine whether or not a user is under 18, and we are now able to extend these protections to more teenagers. We use this approach in other markets for some time, whether it is working well, and we are now gradually rolling it out into the US. Now, originally, this rolled out in the UK, but now they're deciding, fuck it, we're going to roll it out in the US. Nochikit says, I'm trying to find out which regions they've already done this in. Nochikit actually is it coming to Canada. Not that I know of, Reference Prime. Nochikit, they actually started to roll it. They first rolled it out in the UK. Okay, so, but my guess about Canada or Mexico, or in southern neighbors to the north and the south, respectively, I'm not sure. Right now, all I know it's going to be the UK and the US. So right now, this is going to be the only two countries with this shit. So anyway, let me go on. This is the announcements. That was the part of the official announcement from YouTube. The article goes on. Account limitations and alternative options. How many redheads do you give this establishment? Jesus. Probably lots, because maybe MAGA supporters were behind this. I'm expecting MAGA scores like we are all getting Yelp reviews. Yeah. Like, if you get that on Yelp, you would score like fucking 10 out of 10 red hats. What's up, Pitchy? Working and lurking. Driving people for the hospital without any headphones in. With one headphone in. Keep up the good work, LT9K. Thank you so much, Pitch Dragon. Welcome in. Enjoy your lurk. Be safe on the road. My point is, there is no... Oh, what the fuck? There's no need for it. It makes me think there's other reasons there are for us. Have a good work. Yeah, have a good work day, bitch. Anyway, let's go on. Account limitations and alternative options. If YouTube determines you're under 18, whether that's true or not, there will be a few changes made to the account. First, personalized ads will be turned off. Now, for example, the personalized ads that you would really get from, say, a fucking big company like Red Bull or Reddit or whatever, those will be gone if they find out your account is under 18. All I can find is a Reddit page saying it's already saying it's already in Canada for some time now. Never noticed since I'm old as fuck. Okay. I don't know why it keeps turning off. You mean 18? YouTube won't monetize anyone under 18? I do. Well, yes. Well, yes. Anyone under 18 is not going to be monetized. Which is what I'm saying. But, let's go on. This is, but it is kind of stupid why you don't know how to... Hey, so welcome, man. I'm at my second job, so I can't chat. I saw Lonely streaming when I went to find something to listen to, so I just want to say hi. Hey, so enjoy your lurk. Tell your conservative boss to go fuck himself. Or just tell him, risen piss, asshole. Alright, Alright, first, personalized ads will be turned off. This is likely one of the driving factors for the new system. Alex Jones? Actually, that was Hulk Hogan. Okay, first, personalized ones will be turned off. This is likely one of the driving factors for the new system, as selling personalized ads for minors isn't allowed in many regions. As most minors lie about their age on YouTube, the company could face legal trouble if it were found to be doing so. Have I lied about my age? Have you lied about your age? Absolutely not. You put in the birthday... Now, you may have put your birthday correctly. When I registered, I put my birthday incorrect. I registered my birthday correctly. Yeah, good point, Nachika. That's when you first register, you put your birthday correctly so they don't fuck up. Bingo is a money-saving tactic, bingo. That sounds right, Nachika. It's always going to be the line going up. YouTube is going to going a step further past the legal protections. Of course they are. Because they're kissing the government ass even more. Noting that your digital well-being tool will be enabled by default. That includes, quote, take a break messages and bedtime reminders. Take a break. What we call something called self-care. What the actual fuck do you mean by take a break messages and bedtime notifications? Nerdy times 9,000. Your channel is being served by me. Shut up. How the hell did you find my channel in the first place, Dr. Jordan Peterson? Clean up your room. I will win that case. I will win the case. Hey, Jordan, guess what? I will win the case. So, you just listen to my impersonation. Ha! Next, I will be impersonating your wife, Tammy. Looney Tunes 9,000! You put my husband through hell! I didn't get permission to impersonate her. I didn't get my permission to impersonate me. Well, too bad. I don't need your permission. Too bad. Just shut up. But the whole thing about bedtime reminders and take a break messages, which is so fucking stupid. Why do you need take a break messages and bedtime reminders? Yes, it is. Well, so why do you need that? We don't need bedtime reminders, and we don't need quote-unquote take a break messages. We know how to self-care. We can do that on our own, thank you. So fuck off. Anyway, the app will also warn users about privacy concerns when they comment or upload a video. Are you serious? If you make a comment on a video by the service or the majority report, or you upload a video yourself, why are you being warned? What the hell are you being warned for? So, yeah, so again, it seems YouTube is lying about their true intentions here. It's actually saving money. What other people can see my comments? You got in the reverse Kermit the Frog. Kermit just... Well, Kermit does work for Disney. You should sue on behalf of Disney. So again, yeah, so they are lying. They are lying. So they do know how to fucking lie. Damn it! Again, I'm gonna say this again. We don't need bedtime reminders, and we don't need take a break messages. We know how to self-care. We know when to go to bed. Thank you. So fuck off. Anyway, in its announcement, YouTube noted that users could verify their age and via other means, by their age, via other means of the AI model deemed them to be underage. That includes uploading a government ID, taking a verification selfie, or uploading a credit card. My point is, Again, this is my point. Do not, and I mean do not, give your government ID or credit card information to YouTube. Do not do that. It is dangerous. They can, of course, steal your information and steal the money out of your credit card or maybe your debit card, which is not in this article or the announcement. They can steal your money and your information. I don't know about the selfie part, but giving the government ID a credit card to YouTube is a big no-no. That is a safety hazard by my point of view. It is completely stupid. Don't ever give your government ID or credit card information to YouTube. I don't know about the verification itself, but do that instead of giving it your government ID. YouTube already has my bank account information. That's why I know it's a lie. LT9K can lose his channel because he's displaying a woman's chest. Oh, shit! Hold on. What the hell? Oh, no. Oh, damn it. I don't mean to display that. It's just some ad that popped up. Let me get rid of this. I don't know how to get rid of it. Alright, we got rid of that. Okay. Where was I? Okay. Alright, going further. This is a top comment by top listener. On this website. It says, it's not always welcome. It's not protection, it's censorship, and it's totally unnecessary. It's an invasion of privacy, and well enough could have been left alone. People under 18 saw sexual content on cable TV years ago, such as porn, and magazines, etc. It doesn't mean it's okay to follow them or others around and demand personal information to 100% prevent it. Many adults will be labeled as under 18 for the reason you said, and also it's ridiculous. People all ages sometimes have on schedules or can't sleep and don't need quote-unquote bedtime reminders. Thank you! Thank you! That's my point. That is my point. Let's see who else made a comment here. Let's go to some other comments before we move on to the next portion of the article. This is from Throwaway 75. And on top of being censorship, we already have it under the description option. Yes, we do. And on top of being censorship, it's just another data collection exercise. Google will weaponize it somehow to prompt it. Download everything with YT-ELP while you can still, and move to the underground. And there's one more reply to this. This is from Benito. I wonder if kids stop watching adult websites such as pornography and stop playing with themselves, quote unquote play with themselves. This will increase birth rate. Of course it will. Personally, if I wouldn't watch those websites for just 1 week, I would rip off whole and plank in face. Arkner actually makes this good point because this really is in turn about MAGA. So he says they ruin books, movies, and video games. So it's not surprise. It's no surprise they're coming from the internet now. And all in the name of quote-unquote protecting the kids, like they quote-unquote protected women and minorities before that. We can all see that that this isn't just about making things safer. It's about control. Of course, can anybody say MAGA? Oh, I know you were just joking. Anyway, can anybody, does MAGA idiot Republican supporters ring a bell to you? Does cancel culture ring a bell to you? It is a lie, Donald James X. It's an excuse made by the Republicans just to fucking, not give a damn about Republicans not giving a damn about kids or women. They just want a fucking all-white male world, which is totally never going to happen. It's too late. It's in the past. Yes, of course, in every country by conservatives. Yeah, but some parents maybe some parents may want this, but it's not the main reason. Saving money and stuff. Well, yeah, but my point is, they just want a fucking white male country only. Where women are forced to stay home in the kitchen, and children are not allowed to go to some public school when they're forced to go to a Catholic school when it's their choice not to go to. You kidding me? This shit is all. This shit is coming from Fox News, ladies and gentlemen. It's all coming from the media. The mainstream media that will lie to you. Especially Fox. Throwaway replies, I'm a throwaway account on the sister site before to say this. I'll do it again. Freedom of democracy and privacy are dead and have been dead for years. There is nothing you can do about it. And with COSA on the horizon, it's going to be more fun. And the hard truth is, they did nothing to protect anyone. Of course, they did not do a damn thing to protect anyone, especially children, especially anybody else. All they did was sit on their lazy asses and do nothing. You can blame the fucking do nothing Republicans and the fucking Democrats who just sit there on the sidelines. Just look at the. I'm sorry. Just looking at the crime rates as they did not. As the U.S. to actually quote unquote protect people, you need to drive down crime and have a functioning healthcare system, and the credit score needs system needs to be abolished. Of course it does. It's outdated, it's old, and it needs to go. Especially the two-party system. It's also dead and old. Please input your ID to file a complaint after the beep. Beep! Because you need to start protecting people instead of giving money to the rich. But the problem is, we got these old people, the older voters go out and vote for the money-hungry politicians. Fuck that, YouTube's gonna start an uproar. Oh, yeah. They will. That will never happen. Also, I'm sure this is just another data collection exercise being conducted by Google. Yes, it is. It is another data collection exercise being conducted by Google. You know, because they own YouTube, they do what the fuck they want. They just want to fucking take it their steps more because they're a fucking big company. Because big companies love Trump and they love to kiss his ass. Also, this system has been around since 2021. It just deleted your entire Google account if the ML suspected you were under 18. Oh damn, I didn't know that until now. Here's another one. Benitez says because they do not try to cure root of the root of the problem. That's a misspelling problem. That's a typo problem. Imagine now 80s again. Imagine everyone had lots of money and people used mostly soft drugs, the best times in recent history, and why crime was on such a low rate. Would you commit crime if you would have money? Do you think these new stupid age verification systems have stopped people from committing crimes when they got no money for basic things? Well, here's the problem. You can't, sir, you can't say that you would commit crime if you had the money. And also, that question, do you think that these new stupid age verification laws stop people from committing crimes when they got no money for basic things? Well, I don't know. I would say no. I would not go a step farther for committing crimes, because that would put your ass in jail by the Nazi police. All you can do is stand up against these fuckers at big tech like Google, who runs YouTube, as you know. Holmes says next year will be required to provide a fingerprint and our first loan. Yes, complain. Also, we complain. But guys, we need to protect. Big balls. He was beat up by 15-year-olds that watched too much adult content. And Helen Lovejoy voice. Will someone think of the big balls? Oh, Lord. Damn, that's a shame. I mean, all these 15-year-olds who are watching adult content and want to go do shit like that, you are fucking sick in the head. You are fucking sick in the head. Did he really? Damn. That's a shame. That's a total shame. I did not know that. That's a total shame. Again, all these 15-year-olds who watch fucking adult content, you like, please stop. This is how you get sick in the fucking head. Benita says, no, next year, proof letter from psychiatrists that you are mentally stable to use internet. But oh wait, they are already doing it in Europe for truck bus drivers. What the fuck does that even mean? Can somebody please tell me what the fuck does that even mean? I don't know who the fuck actually made that up. I don't know what the fuck that means. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. But this one, chronology. I'm skeptical now. How they would know how old someone is based on the videos they search for? How do they categorize someone with an old account that wants to see nothing but My Little Pony videos? What? That question is answer is watch history. But the idiot right away says, simple, you don't. But here's an idiot response from Benito. Better start watching live birth delivery from doctor's perspective on YouTube. Prove you are adult guaranteed. Who the fuck wants to watch that? Teenage Premier wanted to lower the age of responsibility to 14 because of that attack. Well, that's fucking stupid because she is stupid. That's why we call her drunk Judge Jeannie. Piro. And as I said, it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. It'll go on and on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, it really does go on and on and on and on. You go back to the article. Because that really goes on and on and on and on and on. Alright, the latter option seems to be the least invasive, and most users are accustomed to linking their cards to just about any online service that asks. The former, however, are two very controversial options, and users with security concerns would like to avoid these options if possible. Well, I'm one of those people that like to avoid these options. So personal. I don't want to give out my government ID or my bank account for a credit card. I don't want to do that. Are you kidding me? Are they giving out your account information for the super chats? Jesus Christ. Super fucked. But don't ever give out your credit card information or your fucking government ID. I don't know about the It goes on to say, in reality, your opinions come down to letting the AI determine your age, and if it's wrong, verify via any method you deem acceptable. Well, I don't deem it acceptable. If those opinions aren't responsible or reasonable to you, YouTube doesn't seem to offer any other verification methods. Well, that's totally fucked up. So that means we have to kiss YouTube's ass and be good little boys and girls and follow the verification methods. We can't find another way around. Fuck that. As noted at the beginning of the article, YouTube plans on rolling this new system out August 13th. I believe that's on next Thursday. I think. Yeah, next Thursday. From that point forward, the content viewed and searched for will determine what age YouTube AI thinks you are. If it decides you are a minor, you have limited options to let it know it's wrong. Damn it went off again. Well, Why? Why do you give us limited options? Why can't you give us more options to make it know it's wrong? And tell the fucking AI thing it's wrong. Why can't you just give us more options for that instead of giving us limited options? Protections for minors on apps and sites like YouTube are always welcome, if they are welcome. In a perfect world, users would correctly identify themselves so that protections would all work as they should. If YouTube's AI verification works, well then this would likely be another feature that users learn to get used to. If it doesn't, creators may take issue with the new system. Okay, that's the end of the article. Let's go to another article. Be one moment. While I do that, let me turn myself on. Set myself back over here. Hope you're enjoying the show. Please give a like, share, subscribe while you're at it, while I look for this next article. I'm sorry for earlier. I don't know what the hell happened. Let's see. That's YouTube's age variety. This is from Cyber News. This is from August 5th. Yeah, this is what I want to do. Share articles today instead of playing those videos. I didn't want to bore you today. YouTube's age verification. Can you get around it? So, it actually goes back to last month, July of this year. As he began training an AI-powered age estimation system in the UK with a small group of users in the US. This system estimates the user's age based on the activity prompting verification if it suspects they're under 18. Well, then it passed, and then it started rolling out in the UK. So YouTube is starting this stricter age verification with accessing age-restricted content, such as videos, mature themes, violence, or explicit language such as nudity. While some regions like the UK and Australia have already passed their laws requiring age checks for adult-related content, YouTube has not yet confirmed that these measures are currently active. Therefore, now the AI system remains limited to US test users, and it is still unclear when or how it will expand globally. As privacy concerns grow, many users are looking into potential workarounds. Ooh. And this article explores why YouTube is adding the new age verification steps when they're being tested, the methods available, and whether they can be bypassed. Can you get around YouTube's age verification? The answer is possibly, but it's too early to know for sure, as the age verification system methods are currently only tested on a small number of users. It's too difficult to test out the possibilities to avoid them. Again, we don't know right now. It doesn't start until next week. Because as of July 2025, YouTube tested its new age verification with a small group that uses at 18 in the US. Instead of relying on only your Google account's birthday, the AI looks at your activity. Fuck that. Well. On its birthday, the AI looks at your activity. Videos you search for, what you watch, how old your account is, for example, to estimate your age. If it thinks you might be under 18, YouTube applies restrictions like no more live streaming, no more sending super chats, no more watching anything over 18. No more making live streams as well. You fucking serious? YouTube applies restrictions. These include blocking age-restricted videos. One of them, which includes one of my videos that has an 18 plus restriction. Disabling personal ads to access the restricted content. Adults flagged as teens must prove their age with a credit card, government ID, or selfie. Again, please do not use your government ID or credit card to give out the information to YouTube. I don't know about the selfie. Because this YouTube age verification system is still in a trial, it's not yet clear if it's simple. Simply change your location with a VPN. Of course, there will be banning VPN soon. I don't know if that's true. While keeping the same account will be enough. Would a YouTuber roll out this AI system to countries without age restriction laws, or how effective workarounds will be once the AI system is active everywhere? Now, the real question is why YouTube is asking for age verification. Why are they joining sites like Pornhub or Spotify? Why are they doing this? Well, YouTube says age verification measures are designed to make the platform safer for younger users and to assure that people accessing age-restricted content are actually over 18. Well, that's why you fucking invented YouTube Kids. Don't you fucking get that? Don't you know? More spicy YouTube content coming. Of course, Etch BX. Damn it, I'm sounding like Sandy Loves. Yes, please, do not give your comment ID out. Again, YouTube, you invented YouTube Kids. You invented the YouTube Kids app for a reason. That's up to the parents. They're policing parents how to raise their kids. Yes, they are, damn it. It's called bad parenting, Donald James X. It is called lazy parenting. Again, this is why YouTube created fucking YouTube Kids. To separate the regular YouTube and the YouTube Kids app. So no kid would be watching stuff on YouTube, regular YouTube, and send their asses to fucking YouTube Kids. Anyway, going on with this article. The new AI-based system currently being tested with a small group of users estimates the age by looking at signals, such as the types of videos you watch, and it's your search history and the age of the account. Society needs to pick up where bad parenting takes off. Leaves off. Yes, Mozart. Yes, Mozart. You are absolutely correct. And welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. Yes. Again, it's all estimate your age. But look at the signals, such as the types of videos you watch, your search history, and the age of your account. If the AI flags you as under 18, you will be asked to verify your age before restrictions are lifted. Verification methods may include a credit card check, no charge, or a government issue ID, upload, or selfie. Again, please do not do the credit card check or government issue ID system. That's giving out your personal information. And they can steal your identification. How spicy were we talking about? Tim Walsh, white guy talking about or high hospitals. Okay, both. The falls on the parents. If they're conscious, the parents are not guiding the children online, then many would agree with it. But I think most parents are not going to go for this. Of course, not me, not you, not anyone else. I'm not up for this shit. YouTube said Samlet is 12-year-old watched the South Park penis episode. Vergona, damn. Now Sam knows how to parent. That's why we love Sam. All hail Sam Cedar and all hail Emma Vickland. We love the Majority Report, don't we, folks? We love the Majority Report, don't we, folks? Left is best. Anyway, YouTube says changes were part of its ongoing safety efforts, quote unquote safety, but they also reflect a wider trend. In the UK, the Online Safety Act now measures highly effective age checks. Which I think that is fucking stupid. I don't know why they do this. I really don't know why. It's sort of stupid to me. Age checks for adult content. Again, it's a rip-off of fucking Popa, and it's fucking stupid. Australia, just required under 16. Now Australia just required under 16s to be blocked by YouTube from YouTube entirely. So that they cannot watch anything over 16, which is way different from our country, where they would have to restrict anyone under 18 watching under 18 content. Way beyond different. I don't know how the hell they run that. But that is way beyond different. But they have already... this article is old, but now they've just rolled out the verification measures in the UK and Australia. But it looks like that's coming to the US next week, next Thursday. But for right now, it's not known. The new age verification laws could come into force in more countries such as Canada and Mexico. We don't know that right now. Here's how to verify your age on YouTube. YouTube's age verification process is triggered when you try to watch 18 plus content and YouTube can't confirm you're over 18, either because your account birthday doesn't show you're an adult or the new AI based age estimation suspects you're underage. The process generally works as follows: attempt to access age restricted content. That's number 1. 2. Receive a verification prompt. 3. Choose a verification method, government issued ID, credit card, or selfie. U.S. trial. U.S. only. I'm going to try and watch my own made for kids content and see what happens. I know you're joking, Matt. Made for kids content. Well, if you do that, well, you're going to lose a lot of things, Matt. You're going to lose the ability to live stream. You're going to lose the ability to super chats. Oh, not made for. Oh, okay. Fuck. Yes, please go watch anything not for kids. Please, that's our best advice. Go watch something not for kids. Number 3, choose a verification method. Okay, that was number 3. Number 4, wait for the verification to be processed. And then number 5, access the unlocked content. That was my point, BX. And why don't we have YouTube adults? I don't know why. It is regular YouTube. Why can't we consider that adult YouTube when we already have YouTube? When they already have YouTube Kids. When to separate the kids from the adults. Hey Joker and Shiny 2 Late TV, welcome in. YouTube states that ID images and selfies are deleted after verification, and credit card checks involve no charges, aligning with Google privacy policies. Sure it does. Sure it fucking does. What happens if you don't verify your age? YouTube adult means the F-bombs can fly with abdominants. Of course it does. Because they're lying. Because they're lying, folks. We don't need to verify anything. There are other reasons for pulling this stunt. Of course, it's fucking AI. It is fucking AI. Hey, Sandy, welcome in. It's okay. I'm just watching. I had surgery Monday and had complications. I had to go back. And it's just a mess. I'm okay now, but I'm not going live tonight, so I'm watching you. Oh, okay. Sandy, I think this episode is for you because I'm talking about AI and YouTube shit that's going on. Because now they're asking you to verify your age. Of course it hallucinates. Because AI is trying to now ask you for your government ID or credit card information. Or ask you to take a selfie if you're, like, what? Over 18 or not. Problem is, AI is going way too much. Yeah, the UK is actually leading the way on this. It is total bullshit. You need to, like, go ahead and watch something over 18. Don't ever go fucking watch something for that's under 18. If you watch, anybody in this audience has watched something on under 18, delete that. Get it out of your history. Immediately. Now. Go get it out of your system. And just stick with the videos and live streams that are over 18. Okay, it requires YouTube requires users to be at least 13 years old globally, 16 in some regions like Germany and the Netherlands due to privacy laws. Again, I don't know how the hell they run that. However, accessing age-restricted content may now require proof of being over 18 if you don't verify your age. The consequences do include as follows. Restricted content access. You'll be blocked from viewing, saving, or sharing age-restricted videos. Include those with explicit language, violence, or mature themes such as nudity. Since when the hell was there porn on YouTube? When the hell was there porn on YouTube? None. Sorry. Account deactivation risk. In regions like the UK, failure to verify may lead to temporary account restrictions. Persistent non-compliance could result in an account deactivation or deletion. How stupid. Okay, R-rated movies, yes. Yes. My videos are always not made for kids, just to stay safe on the safe side. Yes, mine too. Don't forget Australia with their online CT Amendment Act of 2024. I never forgot that. That's also stupid. Loss of account data. If an account is deleted for failing to verify age, users will lose playlists, subscriptions, watch history, and upload content permanently. Permanently! Holy fuck. This is the same shit that happened to Sandy when she got kicked off of YouTube. That's a different story. But now, holy shit. Things are getting out of control. Because, YouTube can shadow ban you or delete your comments that they hate, such as fucking Free Palestine or fuck Israel or whatever, because they're a big company. They do what the hell they want. They kiss Trump's ass. YouTube typically provides a grace period, AG 30 to 90 days of verifying age at their prompt with email notifications urging compliance. Failure to act within this window may lead to permanent account loss. Yes, and all of it is BS. All of it is BS. Fuck AI. Now to final thoughts. YouTube's age verification, driven by global regulations and enhanced by AI in the U.S., reflects a broader push to protect minors online, or the excuse of, quote-unquote, protect the children. Yes, censorship. Protect the children. Think of the children, as Marjorie Karen Green would say, or Marjorie White Trash Green, who loves to jerk off to Donald Trump. Think of the children. Oh my God, it's it's disgusting. Please protect the children. Anyway, and the U.S. reflects a border product push to protect minors online as regulations evolve. Verification requirements may expand to more countries, such as Canada and Mexico, making it critical for users to understand the process, consequences, and privacy implications. For now, users must choose between verifying their age or risking restricted content and access. and potentially losing their accounts. This news site is consistently updating the article as the age verification requirements change across different countries. Blah 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 blah. This guy says to come back and stay in the loop, so you know the age checks are applied, and this is the way to avoid them. Now we go to the FAQs. What counts as an age-restricted content on YouTube? The answer is counted marked as 18 plus. Includes videos with explicit language, violent sexual themes, or other mature content, such as R-rated movies, as determined by YouTube's community guidelines. What happens when I don't verify my age? You'll be unable to view age-restricted videos in regions like the UK. Persistent failure to verify may lead to account deactivation or deletion, resulting in the loss of playlists, subscriptions, and contents. And that's the end of the article. Now my final thoughts. Actually, I do have one more article. And I'm not sharing anything from Fox News. I actually want the official announcement. Which is what I actually want. I really want the official announcement. Where the hell is it? Oh, here we go. Here's a new article. Okay, so we know it's launching next week. But I really wanted the official account. This is from, I think, the YouTube blog. This is from July 29th. This is from the YouTube blog. Oh, I did have a great vacation. 9 days with MAGA idiots. Finally. I could finally be myself for once. But I did have a great time. I went to Canada. That was good. I actually took a picture of one boat in Toronto that actually had a flag saying, never 51st date. And I also took a picture of a rainbow, which does represent the LGBTQ in the CN Tower, which is actually 2 of them. Matt, you go up I-95 all the way, and then you'll get into Canada. Or you can use GPS. Or you can use the fucking map system. Yes, up. Fuck it, never mind. But I really should have took a picture of a Palestine flag and a very positive message about how children and women are starving right now. Because it was one of those houses in a neighborhood. I really should have taken a picture of that, but I really forgot. Damn. So this is from a YouTube blog. It says that this is, I believe, the official YouTube blog. It says, from July 29th. Man, it's too right-wing to be in Canada. We're extending our existing built-in protections to more US teens on YouTube using learning age estimation. This is actually from the official blog YouTube from July 29th. They say here, people coming to YouTube to learn and to be entertained. This is true even for the youngest audiences. And it's why we remain laser focused on making sure they have a safe and age appropriate experience. Over 10 years ago, when we launched YouTube Kids, that was 2015, I believe, and 4 years ago, implemented supervised accounts for preteens and teens. Back in February, we shared that we would soon introduce technology that would distinguish between younger viewers and adults, that help provide the best and most age-appropriate experiences projections. Over the next few weeks, which is unfortunately going to be very too late, we'll begin to roll out machine learning to small set. They already did that. In July 29th, they did roll out the machine learning to some small set of users. Blah 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 blah. Let me skip that part. They did. They said they closely, quote unquote, closely monitor before we roll it out more widely. I don't believe that. I skipped that part. I already said stuff about it. This technology, they say that this technology will allow us to infer users' age, and then that use that signal regardless of the birthday and account to deliver our age-appropriate product experiences and protections. Again, fuck that. Stupid. Don't have the right to go interfere with our personal information. We've used this approach in other markets, such as the UK and Australia, where it is working well. Now they're going to bring it to the US as they'll progress. We'll roll it out in other markets. Again, they already rolled it out in the UK and Australia and Germany. They continue to say they closely monitor user experience and partner carriers to ensure that the entire ecosystem benefits from this update. Now, here's how it works. Blah, 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 blah. I know, me too, Donald. We will use AI to interpret a variety of signals that help us to determine whether a user is over or under 18. The signals include the types of videos you're using to search for, the categories of videos they've watched for, the longevity account. Again, when the system identifies as a teen user, we'll automatically apply our age-appropriate experiences and protections, including disabled personalized ads, turning on digital well-being tools, adding safeguards to recommendations, including your limiting repetitive views of some kinds of content. I'm sorry. This is the same crap that I'm getting. Like what I told you earlier about how they're going to remind you about quote unquote taking a break and fucking bedtime notifications. We know how to self-care and we know how to get ourselves to bed, thank you. Go fuck yourself, YouTube. We don't need a fucking message when to take a break and go to bed. We can do that on our own. We don't need you, thank you. If the system incorrectly estimates the users to be under 18, they will have the option to verify they are 18 or over, such as using a credit card or government ID. I strongly, please do not give your government ID or credit card information to YouTube. They will steal your personal information. No doubt about it, nothing. Sammy says YouTube totally agree. Read the signals wrong on my channel. It's sad, but the fight is not over at all. Of course, what I said, they read the signals about one fucking emoji cartoon character laughing. On that one little live stream that you're going to do, that little thing was stupid. It didn't know what the hell you were doing. Because AI is totally fucking up. Okay. But again, please do not give your credit card information or your government ID to YouTube. Please. I do not know the selling part. We only allow users who have been inferred or verified as 18 to view restricted content that may be inappropriate, quote unquote, inappropriate for younger viewers. Again, YouTube Kids does exist. Why can't we separate the kids from the adults? So don't fucking interfere with us. Or else what would happen? Take down my channel? Maybe. Just maybe. I continue to work to support kids, teens, and families, which is... Bobby, welcome in. Here's the problem, Sandy. Parents can't do their job. They're fucking lazy. And they just throw a fucking screen in their face. Like, oh, here you go. Use the screen. I don't need to parent you. Let me go get a drink of wine and go get drunk as fuck. Let me go get drunk as fuck. So, here you go. Here's the screen. Go play with it. Fuck you. I don't care about you. Let me go get drunk as fuck like Judge Jeannie Pryor. Of course it's accurate. YouTube was one of the first platforms to offer experiences designated specifically for young people, and we're proud and they say that they're proud again to be at the forefront introducing technology that allows us to deliver safety protections while preserving teen privacy. Families trust YouTube to provide a safe and enriching experience and will continue to invest to protect their ability to explore safely online. Again, why do you... My pleasure, Bobby. Again, why do these families trust YouTube? Don't they know about YouTube Kids? Ah, damn it, I went off again. Don't they know they have YouTube Kids? They don't need regular YouTube. If we are blaming the parents, doesn't that give credence to what YouTube is doing to them? I say parents are actually doing a decent job with monitoring. Well, not all parents, Donald James X. Not all parents. I would not say that. And I don't know the answer as well. But again, families cannot just trust YouTube to, you know, go look up stuff that's not appropriate for them. Families need to realize that some things are not appropriate for them, such as porn. You know, look at Pornhub. They're doing that age verification system using AI. Look at Spotify. They're doing the same thing. It's really sad. And that is the end there. So my final thoughts are this. Let me turn it off. Policing the parents if the majority believes that they are not acting like parents. Well, you know, Donald, I could agree with that one, but, you know, let's blame the parents for not parenting. They don't know the parents. They don't know when to monitor the children. Again, they just throw a screen on their face like, oh, here you go. Here's the screen. Enjoy. I don't care. Let me go get drunk as hell. But most parents these days are now really bad at their job. I assume that parents are doing their job, is my argument. Okay, well, I get your argument. But some of them don't. Well, they're not doing their job. And they gotta learn better. And my final thoughts are, you can't trust AI. Course screens are not babysitters. You want to hope that's the case. This screen is not a babysitter. Of course, it's not the babysitter. Since when were screens babysitters? Oh, come here, Junior. I love you very much. We're going to have lots of fun. Again, according to my final thoughts, AI is fucking stupid. AI is coming for us. Professor Croc. Grok, the evil version of fucking Chat GPT. Anyway, when we come back, I will be on Facebook and Twitch, still fighting for YouTube. That's gonna take a while. And Tony and I are doing a show on the 16th, but I'll be back before then. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so I already put your links to your socials and your Twitch on episode 2. Everybody go, please go support Sandy and their fight against YouTube. As I already recapped episode 2 earlier in the first stream, I don't know why it fucked up. But anyway, my final point is AI is fucking stupid. Someday it will come for our jobs. Someday it will come for everyone. We must stop AI. We must not let screens be babysitters. We must not let AI take over our world. We must tell these Republicans, hey, fuck off. Don't give us the bullshit excuse of protecting the children. It's an old and tired excuse. Okay, not just the Republicans, all politicians. Don't give us this fucking tired excuse of protecting the children. Because you don't give a fuck about children or women. It's like you're acting like, you want children to bow down to you and be your little servants. And they want women to stay home in the kitchen. Have no job. Oh, guess what? That's in the past. Women have jobs. Women have freedoms. Women have the right to vote. But until assholes in the fucking SCOTUS took it away, they had the right to get an abortion. We still need to continue the fight to get abortion back. As the United States administration in many states want to lower the working age to kids to 14 so they can pick their vegetables. I don't know the answer, but I really hope they don't. Because kids at 14 should not be working. They should just be kids. Let them the fuck alone. Otherwise, Elon Musk will come after your kids. while he's going after Trump on Twitter. As he's dropping the truth bombs on Twitter against Donald Trump. Before being deported to South Africa. I don't know if that's true. They want to lower the age responsibility to 14 so they can throw kids in jail. 15-year-olds, like the 15-year-olds that attack big balls. That's fucking insane. You know, if you do the crime, you know you do the time. Because if you want to throw kids in jail, you're an asshole. Go fuck yourself. Because we gotta tell these people, throwing kids in jail is not acceptable. They're just too young. Of course, I'll look at the pictures when I get off the air. Oh wait, you want me to look at them? Well, actually, I can't do that. It will take my stream down. I'll look at it after. But you gotta tell these people, you can't throw kids in jail. They're too young to go to jail. But if they go to jail, they'll be sitting in juvie jail. Because of their money greedy asshole selves. In Washington, D.C. That decided to, you know, cut PBS and NPR. And the recent shutdown of the Corporation for Public Broadcasting. Those pics are glorious. I'm sure that BB was talking shit. And they showed him what's up. Ooh. Oh, wow. Man, I gotta look at those images. Thank you for reminding me. And it's all in the powers of fucking AI. Trump needs them in his spa. If he had a spa, if he was not suffering from amnesia. I'm not so well. I'm suffering from amnesia. Can I please go see my doctor? Can I please go blame Sleepy Joe Biden? Can I please go blame Kamala Harris or the Clintons? And stop talking about the Epstein files. Thank you for your attention to this matter. It both looks like they stopped him with high heels. What? Really? Damn. Yeah, anyway. Fuck AI. Fuck big tech. Fuck YouTube for the decision that they're making. And fuck these politicians that want to go ahead and say this shit about protecting the children. Protecting the children. Alright, so I have been on for at least almost 2 hours. Yeah, I've been on for 2 hours, so I'm going to get out of here. But before I do, let me read some comments. Bone Spurs. Oosh. Mom style. Damn. 13th Amendment. Neither slavery more... okay. So this is the 13th Amendment. From the reference review puts in the 13th Amendment. neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist in the within the United States, noted the exception. Yes. My pleasure. Be on again next week. Even though you couldn't hear me last week in episode 2, which I premiered, I had to pre-tape in advance before I went on vacation. Looking for more comments. Unless you have some anything else to share with me about big balls or anything else that I talked about today. Yeah, the 13th Amendment was made to abolish slavery because before that, slavery was legal. But then once the 13th Amendment came in, slavery is done. Unless you were arrested by the Nazi police. Excuse me. Alright, so if no more comments are made, I have been on for about 2 hours. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I was about to sign off. Hold on. This is from the reference frame. My point is, teens arrested for crimes can be forced to work in fields. Well, goddamn. That really, really infuriates me. And that's sad. Yes, it is terrifying. That is actually terrifying. To be actually honest with you, Tech BX. Yeah, but it would be seen as quote-unquote community service. Community service. I mean, isn't that punishment too? But I'm gonna agree with you with that one. Alright, just waiting for some more comments. Unless you don't have any more comments, I will get out of here. Because I have been on this shit technically for almost 2 hours. Alright, yeah, later. Yeah, see you in the next episode. Thank you, Joker. Thank you, Johnny Too Late. Thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. Please hit that like, share, subscribe. No problem, Reference Brandon. No problem, everybody. Thank you all for coming. Sorry about part 1 of the stream. Thanks, Matt. See you again on Monday. I certainly will. I'll have a great weekend. Y'all have a great weekend. I miss you. We miss you too, Sandy. Alright, guys. That's it. I'm going to sign off. Thank you to my Mono. Thank you to everybody who subscribed. Thank you so much. And I really want to get to 1K subscribers. Everybody, please share the word. Alright. I will see you next time. Same place, same time. Unless if I have to change the time again. As I always say, when I sign off from each and every one of these chats, stay woke, stay gay, and peace on. Bye, everyone. See you in the next one.